Welcome to Raguni tutorial. Now we are discussing about the new chapter is structural organization of in animals. So what is the structural organization of the animals? In this living world have a huge amount means that millions of animals are present. Millions of animals are present in animal kingdom. So these are can be classified into a based on their particular structure. So these individuals are can be classified or depends on their structure. So external and internal characteristic features. So according to their structure, so the organisms are classified into a different phylums. Clear? Yes. So in the structural organization consists of what the levels of the organization, coelom and symmetry. The three are there. First one, the levels of the organization consistence of first one is levels of the organization, symmetry, and third one is coelom. Levels of organization, symmetry and coelom. First one, levels of the organization. So in this living world consistent of microscopic, nothing but unicellular organisms to multicellular organisms are there. So the unicellular organisms are microscopic in nature, means these are having only single cell. The single cell doing a number of the metabolic activity, nothing but doing all metabolic activities are done by only single cell. So these are shown a different type of levels of organization up to gradually increasing of their level. So these organisms are shown a different type of levels of organization in phylum to phylum. The difference in between phylum to phylum, the levels of organizations are shown in what is that in animal kingdom. So it is one of the evolutionary process. The organisms are shown in this example. We are take the protozoa. The protozoas are shown unicellular in nature. So these unicellular organisms are doing all metabolic activities by a single cell. Or these are known consistent of only one single cell is amoeba. Are you clear? Yes. There is in 5 levels of the organizations are there. First one is protoplasmic levels of the organization. So the protoplasmic levels of the organization is known as a unicellular organization or acellular levels of the organization. It is commonly known as a acellular or unicellular organization. This type of levels of organization is one of the lowest levels of the organization in animal kingdom. Which one? The protoplasmic levels of the organization is one of the lowest levels of the animal kingdom. It's one of the lowest levels of organization in animal kingdom. Lowest level of organization in animal kingdom. So these are commonly known as unicellular organisms. Unicellular or acellular organisms. Unicellular or acellular organisms. The word of unicellular is given by Vansiebold. The word of unicellular is given by Vansiebold. So these protoplasmic levels of the organization. So these all organisms are doing all metabolic activities. It's conducting all metabolic activities done by only one single cell. All metabolic activities such as first one is locomotion, reproduction, excretion, what is that? Respiration, digestion, and etc. These are all metabolic activities are done by only single cell. All activities are done by only one single cell. So this type of levels of organization is known as a protoplasmic levels of the organization. I will give you the best examples of protoplasmic levels of the organization. Example, amoeba. Amoeba is one of the best example. So it is one of the asymmetrical organism. Asymmetrical organism. Are you clear? Yes. Let's see the diagram. There is no proper structure. Amoeba. These are known as a cytoplasm, nucleus, cytoplasm, are known as a protoplasm. So the amoeba, if you want to be moved, the amoeba wants to be moved, the podium in the cytoplasm region, that is known as a locopodia. These locopodiums are useful for locomotion. Useful for locomotion. If you want to be moved, these are the pressure was created in cytoplasmic region. The cytoplasmics are able to formation of arising of a small blunt finger like projections. These projections are known as podiums. The podiums are useful, helpful for movement of the organism, nothing but locomotion. So this is known as the protoplasmic levels of the organism. Second one is cellular levels of the organization. Cellular levels of the organization is seen in most number of the poriferans are shown cellular levels of the organization. So these are majorly intermediate between protista and metazoa. These cellular levels of the organization shown by in porifera. So these are intermediate between this type of levels of organization seen in porifera. This type of individuals are present in between of protista and metazoa, intermediate between protista and metazoa. So these individuals are known as it is a similar characteristic features of protozoa and protista and metazoa characteristic features. So a group of cells, what is the cellular levels of organization? Means a group of cells are there. This group of cells are arranging in individually or single. Okay, the group of cells are arranging in individually or loosely arranged. Are you okay? The group of cells are loosely arranged or individually arranged. It is not together to form a complex. So this type of cellular level, this type of organization known as cellular levels of the loosely arrangement of cells. Each cells are arranged individually. Each cells are arranged. Cells are arranged and individually. These cells are arranged and individual means these are not together to another cell. So it is not able to formation of a complex. Another individuals not connected with another individuals. So these are attached. These are arranging in freely. So this type of cellular levels of organization shown in porifera spongi. Porifera spongians. Let's see the diagram. The poriferans are sedentary in condition. Sedentary nothing but these are always attachment of any substratum. It is not shown any kind of movement. Sedentary in condition. So these are diploblastic. Majorly this type of levels of organization shown in very very important. Diploblastic organisms. Diploblastic organisms. Loosely arranged cells in individually. This is known as the gastrovascular cavity. Opercle, what is that? This one is ostia, spongiocele, okay. The outermost layer is known as a pinacoderm. Pinacoderm of porifera. Innermost layer is known as a choanoderm. So this is the cellular levels of the organization. Next one, third one is tissue levels of the organization. The tissue levels of the organization, nothing but a group of cells are together to form a complex. So these are shown a tissue. So the all cells are a similar, all similar cells are together to formation of a complex, that is known as a tissue. So these are shown most number of the diploblastic individuals. Diploblastic individuals, nothing but metazoans. Metazoans are shown at tissue levels of the organization. In this diploblastic in nature, means these are consistent of ectoderm and endoderm. Absence of mesoderm, it is mesoderm is completely replaced by mesenchyma. What is that tissue level? A group of cells, which cells similar, a group of similar cells are arranged together, nothing but tightly together to form a complex. To complex is the complex is known as a tissue. The complex is known as tissue. So that is known as the tissue levels of the organization. So this tissue levels of the organization seen in Coelenterata phylum. Which phylum? Coelenterata phylum seen in this type of tissue levels of the organization. So the Coelenterata is commonly known as a Cnidaria. Cnidarians. Are you clear? Yes. Example, in Hydra, the hydras, these are diploblastic in nature. Which nature? These are diploblastic in nature. Sedentary in condition. So these are belongs to Hydrozoa. Hydra belongs to Hydrozoa. This is known as a tentacles. And how many? These are consistent of 16 tentacles are there. How many? 16 tentacles are there. The tentacles are completely surrounded by, nothing but overlapping or arranged on manubrium. This is known as ectoderm, endoderm. This is known as, in between of ecto and endoderm is completely filled with mesenchyma cells. Example, Hydra. Example, Hydra. Are you clear? The tissue levels of the organization, nothing but a group of similar cells are together to formation of a complex is known as a tissue. The study about the tissue is known as a histology. The father of the histology, he is Xavier Bichat. The father of the histology is Xavier Bichat. Study about the tissue is known as a histology or microanatomy. Histology or microanatomy. Yes. Next we are discussing about the organ levels of organization. First one, organ level. What is the organ level? A group of a different type of tissues are together to formation of a complex is known as organ. This type of level of organization seen in metazoans. This type of levels of organization seen in metazoan. So what is the metazoa? Meta means multicellular. Meta means multicellular. Zoan means animal. This type of levels of organization in multicellular organisms. What is the levels of organization? A group of, what is that? A group of tissues are together to formation of a complex. A group of tissues are together to formation of a complex That complex is known as a organ. A group of different type of, what I am saying, different types of tissues. A different type of tissues. Note down, the different type of tissues are together to form a complex. That complex is known as are called organ levels of organization. Organ levels of organization. Yes, I will give the clarity about the different type of tissues. In our stomach consistent of nothing but in the digestion. The digestive system consistent of what is the mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, what is the large intestine, small intestine, stomach. These are there. First one, we are discussing about one of the. I will give the example about the different type of tissues. In our stomach is made up of epithelial tissue, 5 nerve tissues. Yes or no? Epithelial tissue, nerve tissue, connective tissue. Which connective tissue? Vascular connective tissue, nothing but fluid connective tissue. Vascular connective tissue. Okay, these are all different type of tissues are together to formation of a particular complex is known as a organ levels of the organization. Examples of the organ levels of the organization is platyhelminthes. The platyhelminthes are shown this level of organization. Platyhelminthes. So the platyhelminthes are flatworms. These are completely flatworms. Are example planaria or Dugacia. Planaria or Dugacia. These platyhelminthes are completely flatworms. Example planaria or Dugacia. This is known as a planaria. This is a completely flatworm. These are completely the platyhelminthes are known as the worms. These are parasites. So the platyhelminthes, it is a flat in condition, flat in nature. The first brain form in this phylum. The first brain form. Example planaria belongs to Turbellaria. Belongs to Turbellaria. Are you clear? The levels of organ levels of organization. Next one, organ system levels. Organ system levels. The organ system levels of organization, nothing but a group of different type of organs are together to formation of a complex. That is known as the organ system levels of the organization. Means it is the highest levels of the organization. Organ system level of organization is a highest levels of the organization. It is the highest levels of organization in animal kingdom. Highest level of organization in animal kingdom. Most number of the metazoans are shown are triploblastic organisms are shown the organ system levels of the organization. So what is the definition of organ system level of the organization? A group of different, what I am saying, a group of different type of organs are together to form a complex of organs doing a similar function, means doing a proper function. Doing similar means a proper function. Function controlled by system. Controlled by a system. That is known as a organ system levels of organization. So this type of organization seen in example, seen in Platyhelminthes 2 chordata. Up to Platyhelminthes is the type of levels of organization shown in Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. Means Platyhelminthes 2 chordata. So this type of levels of organization seen in organ system levels of the organization seen in Platyhelminthes 2 chordata. Yes, this is known as the levels of organization.